Today, I want to talk about overcrowding. My place is jam-packed. It's a struggle just going down the street where I live. One of the consequences of having so much people is that everyone becomes less, empathetic. Just less empathy all around. No one waits in line. Everyone just runs to the front. No one cares about people. Like if you see someone on the ground that can't get up, most people just walk by because there's so many people everywhere. Seeing one in trouble doesn't really matter. Like imagine if you see crickets all over your house. Would you care if some of the crickets die? It's so crowded with them, because I live in a crowded house because, I don't make any money. And having your own place is a privilege where I live. But, I've been thinking about it, and there's an interesting idea around it. Like, does being in a crowded area make you poor? Or will you become poor if you live in a crowded area? Because it is known that you're more likely to get sick if you are in contact with other people. It's like the difference between a personal bathroom and a bathroom that 10 other people use before you. Like imagine the sanitation standards between the two. That's also why in like Asian countries, it's in those densely populated areas, everyone wears a mask. So maybe poor people get more sick because it's all the sanitation issues. I don't know, maybe it just plays a factor, I don't know. But it does feel weird never having any privacy. Like someone's always watching. Even if I told you that God or the government's always watching you, no one lives their life like they're always being watched. Because even if you truly believe in God, then you will never commit a crime. But we do know people do commit crimes. And even in reality shows where people can actually see the camera, they always say that after a couple of months, you just get used to them. Or you just stop noticing them. It's like we want to be seen, but we can't focus on being watched all the time. Like it's the same thing with comedians. Like comedians aren't funny all the time. Like you can't be funny eating cereal at 9 a.m, right? You can't be funny or like on stage all the time. And it feels like being able to focus is a hard thing to do. And it's a limited resource. That's the sort of the issue with being watched, because being watched is the same thing as being focused on. And you can't really focus on something all the time. Yeah. And with the problem where I live, I live in a crowded house, is that normally what people would do is they would leave. You would either hook up with someone to get your own place or leave and just get your own apartment. The problem is everywhere I go is just as crowded, right? Like I would still need to live with an apartment with other people. There's just no escape from the sea of people. Well, I just wanted to get this off my chest. That's about it. Until next time.